Our town has many great businesses that add to the economy and quality of the community. In an interview with St. George News, you said that the city should do more to attract jobs and make it easier for businesses to get a license in Enterprise. Explain what you meant by that comment and how you would tackle the problem specifically.
That's a quote from me.
It was a quote in the newspaper from you.
I can't imagine being quoted wrong by a newspaper. In the past, we've made it difficult for business to come in. I know just the Family Dollar wanted to move in down here, and the impact fees were astronomical. And it's cost prohibitive for a business to come in. We just opened a drink shack, and to get a business license for that, and everybody keeps, I guess, talking about Darcy and how well she's doing, but it wasn't for Darcy. We couldn't have got the business license in time and open up for the, I think it was the 24th of July. There's certain things that, there's really no effort. And I guess it depends on what the city wants. Does everybody want to keep it how it is? Or there's no recruiting, there's no attempt to bring business in here. And if we want to be able to keep our kids here at some point in time, we need to have some type of a base to do that.
I feel the city does not preclude or want to keep people from opening businesses in the city. I know during city council meetings there's been discussion, the mayor's even brought it up, where the Washington County Economic Committee down there has talked with our mayor and talked with the city that we are in an ideal situation, businesses to move here. One of the things is that depending on the business, for small little, we have numerous businesses that are run from the home. There are businesses that are coming into town. It's difficult for a business to open up here in Enterprise because of our population. It's small. Depending on what the business is that wants to come in, they're limited as to what they can do. Based on hearing what other cities are charging on impact fees, I personally don't feel that our impact fees and license fees are out of line compared to other cities in the area.
I agree that we are definitely in line as far as where we need to be. We have had, as Ron alluded to, Washington County talked to us about having some other businesses come here. However, I think we're a very blessed community, and most of us have jobs that we're pretty satisfied with. And so the County Economic Board has realized that our workforce here would be pretty limited. Between the people that that work on the farms, the people that travel to St. George, that all seem pretty happy there. And if you go back and you look at some of our general plan that was done, there was kind of not necessarily a push, but kind of an overwhelming consensus that they don't want a whole lot of big businesses in town. And all that general plan information has been when we had some open house meetings while I was on the planning commission. So it's been a few years ago since it was last addressed at a big open house. And maybe that's an area we need to revisit and see if the feelings of the community have changed.
Enterprise has always really been a veteran community. A lot of people travel. I don't know what we can do to attract a huge number of jobs. I know there are solar projects that are coming in that will provide some jobs. I would be in favor of attracting jobs any way we can, including reducing impact fees. I tend to think that they're a little too high.
We lowered impact fees, just barely. I think it's extremely easy to get a license. I went to the planning commission and said I want a license for my gym. And they said, okay. And that was it. I pay my business license fee every year. I totally support new businesses. I'm busy and I work here. I have a family, I have a home. Anything that keeps me from having to drive to St. George, I'm excited about. So I love that. I think we need to be careful that we don't let big commercial companies come in and overload our systems. And I think we've been really good about watching our impact fees commercially. But I think we've tried to be open with the smaller businesses coming in and providing services to the community that like having a dentist or having a hardware store or having the the business that I work for. I love it there. It's my dream job, and I don't have to drive. It's right here. So I totally support that. I just think we need to make sure we're careful.